name is Jason Soriano. I am a second-year undergraduate. I'm a molecular environmental biology major with a minor in global poverty and practice. The reason why I wanted to go on this medical mission is not to just gain that initial exposure to the field of medicine, but be able to have that clinical experience within a rural global setting. Being a minority in health motivates me to not just meet expectations, but to exceed the expectations of an underdog, especially within this highly competitive and globalized world today.
My name is Jennifer Coe. I'm a second-year chemical biology major and hopefully creative writing minor. I think being a minority in health keeps me very humbled because I recognize that I recognize the grand picture that I'm a part of, and I think to live and to be a minority in health, no matter what you set out to do, is to do all that you do, knowing that you are part of that picture. Personally, chemical biology, I'm not pre-med. That pretty much means that though I want to do medical science, I'm probably going to be doing it from a lab. So I just want the work that I do to be grounded in like the people that I care about and the people that brought me here.
My name is Nina. I'm a fourth year. I'm studying MCB Immunology and I'm doing a minor in Disability Studies. I'm most excited about just going back to the Philippines because I went on the mission last year and it was like a really great experience and I want to do it again. And I'm also PAC's Filipino Undergraduate Mission Program Coordinator, so I'm helping plan the whole mission and I want to see it through in the Philippines. When I was there in the Philippines, I saw like how important it was to have like cultural competency and like be able to understand the patient and where they're coming from. So like all the patients were like pretty apprehensive when we were there, but then like as soon as we spoke their language and like just got to know them a bit more, they totally opened up. And I want to like bring that kind of care into my career later on when I'm out there.
I'm Shyanne Amoyo. I'm a fourth year studying MCB Biochem and I'm minoring in chemistry and toxicology. So I wanted to go on the mission and I applied because in the US we have a lot of resources available to us and a lot of skills that our medical professionals have that people in the Philippines don't necessarily have. And it's important to go back to these communities to be able to serve them. Being a minority in health, it's important to realize the disparities that many of the communities face in accessing healthcare. And this has really inspired me to become a doctor, to be able to bridge those gaps in accessing that healthcare and to be able to provide culturally competent healthcare to these patients in the future.
Hi, my name is Michael Sigua. I'm currently a second year student at UC Berkeley and intended MCB major and intended global poverty and practice minor and child development psychology. So I applied to go to the medical mission this year because having grown up in the Philippines and experiencing life here in America, I've realized the many medical disparities that are prevalent today, and hopefully I can, by going back to the Philippines and helping out community, I'm able to give back, but also learn more about medicine and the healthcare system. So with the experience that I've gotten from volunteering and shadowing a few hospitals here as a student at Berkeley, I've realized that importance of being culturally competent, and that as students going into the healthcare field, we need to be advocates for our community here as much as we are for our community back home in the Philippines.
My name is Jillian Cruz. I'm a second year. I'm studying psychology and cognitive science. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm from the Bay Area, so I was born and raised here. My parents immigrated from the Philippines, so I'm first generation. I wanted to go on the mission just to experience more, and I know like in the Bay Area, we're often kind of in a bubble, and even like in the US itself, so I really wanted to be able to be able to go past the boundaries of like the Bay Area and travel to a new place and learn more about health there. As a minority in health, I feel like everything I do is part of a movement, and it's something bigger than just me. And so whatever I work towards, or whatever I try to strive for, is not just for me, but it's for all the people that have come before me and for all the people who will come after me, and really just trying to be a part of a movement that paves the way for other minorities in health and making culture a big part of like who we are.
Hi, my name is Anna. I'm a third year majoring in molecular and cell biology, and I'm from San Diego. When I was younger, my family and I would go back to the Philippines twice a year, and we kind of stopped going around like late middle school and high school, and it's been a while since I've been back to the Philippines, but currently I'm studying health and medicine, and I've been joining a lot of organizations that focus on health disparities and health issues in regards to specific ethnicities, and I've been studying a lot about Filipino American and Filipino health disparities, and it's something I'm just really passionate about because as a Filipino American and seeing the health disparities affect my family and my family back in the Philippines made me want to go study medicine, and I feel that this experience, being able to go on the mission, will really help me open my eyes and learn more, not only about my culture and my country, but the health disparities that affect the people similar to me.
My name is Kara Turner. I'm a fourth year MCB major, Southeast Asian Studies minor, and I am currently the executive director for PAC, and this is my second time going on the medical mission. I'm most excited to meet the patients and practice my Tagalog. I think that when you come from an institution of higher education, especially an institution that's a predominantly white institution or one that has been historically white, like the University of California, it's really important to bring whatever tools you gain back to your community, whether that be your community being the people who you grew up with or your extended community in the Philippines. It's important to bring whatever you learn back to serve them, and as a pre-health student, it's our duty to serve those, especially those who are most in need.
Hi, I'm David Pack. I'm a second year here at UC Berkeley, majoring in nutritional science and minoring in science and math education. A little bit about myself. My mom is full Filipino and my dad is half Cuban, half Korean. And my parents, my grandparents, they grew up in Samar, Philippines. Being a minority in the healthcare field has always been something that's been important to me. Both my parents are optometrists, so even though we're less represented in the field, my parents have always stressed to me that you can do whatever you want to do in life. And by striving to become a doctor and helping out people similar to me, people with the same skin as me, is really important. And I hope if I do eventually end up becoming a doctor, I can help the greatest range